YouTube, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for checking out this video. If you aren't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Today we're kicking it with my boy Shelby. You guys might know him on IG as Authentic Soul Kicks. In this video, we're giving you an exclusive inside look at the rarest Jordan sample collection that you've ever seen. For those of you that don't know, you want to give a quick little intro as to who you are, where you're from, how long you've been doing this?
Yeah, I'm from Florida. Do this for 10 years now. Just collecting the most exclusive Jordans I can.
10 years, that's a long time right there.
Yep.
What was the first sample that got you into this whole game?
Well, actually, I was looking for a pair of Undefeated 4 samples, and I couldn't find one at the time in my size, so I found the ballistic sample. And I found it for just a little bit above what I was trying to pay for these, so I grabbed them.
How many of those ballistic samples are there? Because I've only seen you with them.
Yeah, there's only 4 pairs in the world so far, and there's a dark green sample and there's a regular sample.
And you have all 3 of them, right?
Yeah, I got all 3 of them now.
So we have the 3 shoes here right now. I mean, there's a little bit of a difference that I see. Obviously, the midsole on, the released pair, all cream. Yep. The other 2 samples is, a black upper and a cream bottom. The ballistic material, that's the same as what pretty much came out on like the Olive 5, right?
Yeah, very much similar.
And then this dark green has got a smooth, buttery feel, and
very much suede to it.
Darker in color than the released pair. So there's definitely a big difference in all these samples. Definitely. Now, 2 Chainz tried saying that this is the most expensive Air Jordan out there. He went shopping on Complex, didn't buy this for $25K. We all know in the industry that we can get these for half that price, right?
Easily.
Now, let's just touch base on what the most expensive Jordan is in your collection.
Well, I'd easily have to say it's the Blue Laser 4. Similar to the M&M's, but it's got a more laser effect to it, etched in there. I've owned 2 pairs of these now. Size 9 was more raised. This is a 10.5, and it's like more etched into the pair.
Now, what do they go with? They double that, the Undefeated for sure, right?
They double the price. I don't want to say a price, but they double the price easily. And this is just a much more rare shoe to have. It's only 4 pairs of these samples, each one.
I've never seen them in person.
No, they're a beautiful shoe to have. Very beautiful. Would you like to hold them?
Please. Yo, this shoe is definitely crazy. I've been going to sneaker cons for the last 4 or 5 years. I've never seen this pair ever. I don't even know anybody besides you that owns this. This is just phenomenal, man. It's nuts. I mean, this silhouette, looks like the M&M 4. That everybody
very much.
Went crazy over.
Yeah.
And not only do you have the blue suede 4, you have the new Carhartts and the 2s.
Yep.
It's nuts, man.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, so I've seen you post pics, and I know you got doubles of some of these kicks, right?
Some of them, yep.
Yeah. What do you do with the extra pairs? You just keep them here, or?
No, honestly, I just use them for trading. Like if say this Oregon set here for example, I traded them to get these ones, and now I got the whole Oregon set.
Got you. So you just like, I'll trade you an M&M and give me a Duckman 4. Yep. A PE over here and another sample. You do 3-for-1 trades.
Exactly.
Got you.
That's exactly the best way you can put it.
All right, so I see the whole Oregon PE set, right? I mean, you got every Jordan that Oregon made?
Pretty much, yes.
That's crazy. Now, these last 2 releases, I feel that Jordan just slacked on these. I mean,
I agree.
This right here, if you don't see a duck, looks exactly like a wool 12.
Yeah.
And from this side, it looks exactly like a trophy or a gold tongue 5, whatever they're calling these.
I agree.
And then you switch it like this,
now Yeah.
It's nuts, man. Jordan Brand, if you're listening, we need this quality.
We need this.
We need this. This is what you need to bring back. Right here. This. Not this.
Not that.
Not this. This. Not this.
Let's put a sample tag on it.
If you're going to do this, put a sample tag on it.
Made me feel special.
All right, so you got all of the Oregon PEs. I mean, you got every Jordan set. Some people don't know it, but there's a difference on the 3s, right? We have the unpit crew and then the regular pit crew.
Yeah, then we got the football pair.
And then the white pair. So with the pit crew, it was players and coaches for this one, and then all other faculty and staff, got the unpit crew.
Right.
Got you.
This is football players pair right here.
All right.
Pretty nice. Not much difference in the quality, just pit crew on pit crew.
Yeah, so with pit crew, there's no real difference except for the fact that it says pit crew on the one, and then on the other one, it's got the logo, right?
You got the logo.
All right, so you got, every 3 that Oregon made, and then obviously you got the 4s and the 5s, but not too many people have the Duckman 4s.
No.
This is how many pairs of this did they give to the basketball
I've heard
teams?
about 100. Because I thought it was more limited, but I heard about 100 now because I've seen quite a few pairs. But it's still very hard to find.
Yeah, you're not finding this as much as you're finding these.
No, these are easier to come by for sure, by any means.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And now you got both pair of the 5s as well.
Yeah. This is the football pair. This is the basketball player.
And you wear all your kicks, right?
Yeah,
for the most part.
For the most part, I wear all of them. For the most part.
All right, so this black pair right here, I mean, this is super limited.
Very limited.
What's there, like?
60 pairs is from what I'm understanding. There's 60 pairs. Half of them are supposed to be for the basketball team. You'll see a number on these ones. This pair, there's not a number.
No number
Give it
on
to
this.
somebody.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a couple hundred of these floating around,
I'd say about 200 to 300 easily.
I was gonna say, I know a handful of people with these, and
those are more common for sure.
Like you said, on most of these Oregon shoes, they're going to number the athlete's player on the shoes so they can see who's selling off their pairs. But these, you're not finding them on.
You're not finding them.
All right, so besides the Oregon shoes, you have every one of those. You also have every one of the college PE 29s, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's, UNC up here, Hoyas, Marquette up there.
Yep.
And, I mean, I'm looking down and I see Hoya 4s.
Yep.
I see UNC 4s.
Yep.
And then, obviously, the Marquettes.
Yeah.
These are rumored to be released again.
It's crazy.
I
haven't even heard that yet. News to me.
All right, so I see that you have a couple different, sample sets or collections. You got the Pantones down here. You have the history of flights over here. A rainbow pack. The 28 days, and then the Legend of Summers. You want to just elaborate on any of these, or if you've had the complete set and where you're at now.
Yeah, I'll start with the history of flight set. I used to have 1 through 23. I had to make space, obviously, because I'm running out of room. So I kept my favorite pairs out of the set. I got the 3s, the 4s, the 5s, the 6s, and 11s. Those are my favorite numbers that you can have. So I kept those ones. Those are my favorites. Kept those.
And then you just got rid of all the rest of them.
Just sold them off.
Sold them or traded them
to get more shoes that I actually wanted to keep. Then I got the 28 Days of Flight set. This is my favorite set, I'd have to say, because I don't know, there's something about the colorway. It speaks to me. I love it.
Absolutely. I mean, you have most of them.
Yeah, I got a good majority of them. Yeah.
So you have the 1s, the 2s, the 3s, the 4s, the 5s, the 6s, 7s, 9s, 12, 13,
22s and 23s.
22s and 23s. Anybody, if you have any of those missing pieces, hit my boy up. He will take them.
I will definitely take them.
All right, so you had the whole rainbow set, but I only see
for the most part, I had
3 pairs here, right?
I kept the ones I wanted. At the time, I needed some money, so I sold the shoes. I bought back the ones I really wanted.
I see 3s, 4s, and 6s.
I would love to get back the 11s. It's the one pair that I sold. I regret to this day. I really want those back. That's something I treasure and I wish I could get back. But maybe one day I'll get them. Who knows?